Okay, what are we signing for?
It's to end women's suffrage.
Okay, explain women's suffrage to me. What are we talking about?
Women's right to vote.
Right, so we're ending women's right to vote? Okay,
Yeah.
why would you want to do that?
It doesn't help, really.
It doesn't help? Okay, so is this psychology class?
Yeah, I want to be the head guy.
All right, so will you sign for us? She hasn't.
It's to end women's suffrage.
What am I suffering for?
To end women's suffrage.
You're suffering?
Yeah.
How?
You know,
How are you suffering?
behind
I'm
the
suffering.
wheel.
I have no pen. I have no suffering.
Where's your pen?
I'm suffering. Didn't Susan B. Anthony die?
We're not talking about Susan B. Anthony. Wait, don't go. We need you to sign our petition. Our petition to end women's suffrage.
Who's suffering?
We are.
They don't have Men's History Month. You notice that?
I know.
How come?
They don't have Women's History Month.
Yes, they do.
When is it?
When is it?
It just passed March.
How come no one celebrates it?
Because you're not a woman. You're girls.
All right. Well, thank you for helping our cause anyway.
What the hell caused my? I probably signed up to go in the freaking army now.
You know, the usual.
Obviously.
And to start suffering? Okay. Bad.
Thank you. Women's suffrage.
Oh, then you're petitioning for it.
No.
You're against women being able to vote? Yeah. Why?
We just think it's like too much of a responsibility.
Oh, I can't sign it then. I'm all for women being able to vote
Why?
because women should be equal to men. We should have a voice.
But do you think that
We do have
women are?
women.
Do you think that?
Do you think that's how they should express their voice?
Yeah.
With
I
the
mean,
vote?
there was a
think
woman
that we're
representative
yes.
before we were able
I
to
think
vote.
no. I think that we're bogged down by political parties and the fact that we, a lot of women vote just because of their husbands and vote like just because somebody else tells them to vote. I think that it's like more harm than good.
And they have so much other stuff they could be doing that they're just like voting because they know if they don't, they'll feel bad about it.
Okay, you guys are pulling my leg, right? You better be pulling my leg. You're the future of America. You have to vote, women.
Why can't the men vote for us?
Vote for us. That's what they did, and they didn't give us anything. You pull my leg. What's his joke? Is it April Fool's in May? Is it May Fool's?
It's too late for that.
No, we just feel like I don't know. We're feminists. But
You can't be feminist if you don't think you should have a voice. Don't have a man telling you what you should think.
that we
don't
should have.
need that
We think
for
that
a
we should
voice.
have a voice, but like we don't need like voting for a voice. I don't know. We feel like
You can
voting
always run for
stifles
office
us.
without.
Yeah, we can run for office.
But who's going to vote for you if you don't have your
The
women
men.
backing you
I have
up?
confidence that my men will vote for me.
Yeah.
I think not.
They will.
Your husband
won't.
wouldn't vote for you?
My husband probably would not vote for me. We have very different views on some of these issues. We vote differently.
But like, why can't you just like pick it or something?
You have to vote. So I'm sorry, girls. I cannot vote for your petition. I can't put my name to it. No. It stinks.
I mean,
I just have to say.
Women's rights and women's suffrage is a really big issue lately, and so we are passing out the petition against women's suffrage because we feel that it's not benefiting society and it's just not something that's a worthy cause. So we were just wondering if you guys would sign our petition, and Ms. Crow, if you would sign also. We're going to send it over to the Senate next week if we get enough signatures, and we'll let you guys know the outcome.
And also, by the way, we're from the National Organization Against Women's Suffrage, and we really feel strongly about this. We feel like women's suffrage does not help women whatsoever, and we think it's like a backwards practice. So yeah, if you guys agree, like I think we should sign.
You said that like women's voting doesn't really matter. Like it has no like women aren't like a few people. They're like over like 40% of our population.
Actually, there are more girls than boys in people.
I said over.
Wait, y'all don't think women should vote?
You guys are serious? I understand.
Everybody's human.
Really want.
Well, when you think about it, what girls are going to be like, oh yeah, take my right to vote?
There was a man named Frederick Cummings, and he was my great grandfather, right? And he was for women's rights to vote, and y'all gonna try to take it away? That's not a right and a responsibility are two different things. You guys said women are responsible. That's what you just said. You was like, they're responsible to vote. But actually, if it's a right, you can like do it. You don't have to do it. So if you try to take that right away from you, it wouldn't be right. You know what I mean? Like, it is a right.
But it's your responsibility to find out what you're voting for.
We work, which is we're advocating work as well. But
when
we also, you know, and then we get home and we take care of the children, and now all of a sudden we have to vote. Like, you know, it's like a lot.
But when we were picking you guys up, like when the men always had to pick the women up because they couldn't walk, like they couldn't walk. But then the women had a problem with that. Like now, I'm sorry, what? You don't remember like back. Like I learned this in social studies.
All right, we have. You're gonna. All right.
My mama wanted to vote.
I'm still hung up on this when men had to carry women around. You know in China when they had their feet down?
I don't know. I know. But y'all fought for women's rights. And now y'all want to take away.
No,
like,
we're all
make up
for
y'all
women's
mind.
rights.
Were y'all forced to believe this, or do y'all truly believe this?
Oh, no.
You saw how like stupid it sounded?
At the beginning,
It was only back in
isn't suffrage women's rights to vote? And you seemed kind of perplexed by that. Did you sign the petition? Why did you sign it?
I don't know.
Yeah, at first I only signed it because you guys said to. Because I wasn't sure what it meant. You just said like a bunch of big words. I was like, I'm supposed to know what that means, but I don't. So.
And you're probably not, because you probably know better than I do. Okay, so you guys, this is actually a psych experiment. We're not really sending this up to the Senate next week.
And we don't really.
And we don't really not want to vote. But we're just, like trying to see if people really know what they're signing for when they sign things. And I'm sure that you guys have all, you know, gotten like a student contract at the beginning of the year, or gotten something that looks good, your teacher told you to sign it and you just signed it, because we all have. And so we're just trying to see if people will sign because their teacher signed, or sign because, you know, 3 older kids came up and told you guys to sign, and see if you